Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about the fourth unit MCQ questions from the subject discrete time signal processing or digital signal processing. So already I posted the 15 videos for this subject DSP or DTSP. So up to this fourth unit the syllabus is same. So for fifth unit only for DSP the syllabus is different. For DTSP the syllabus is different. Okay. So this one, in this part, we are going to discuss about the objective type questions from the quantization of filter coefficient. So what is quantization? What about the quantization error? Okay, the quantization noise. Then what are the two different types of quantization? And what is the quantization of that filter coefficient? So we are going to discuss about these topics. Okay. So thanks for subscribing my channel. So if anybody not subscribe my channel means please subscribe my channel for more videos. Okay. So the first question you see, dash is the process by which the output of the sampler is represented to its numerical equivalent by finite number of bits. Okay. So which one is a process by which the output of the sampler is represented to its numerical equivalent by binary number of bits. Sampling, quantization, encoding, quantization. So the output of sampler, you see the sampling process, it's a process of converting continuous time signal into discrete signal. So after obtaining the discrete signal, in order to convert into finite number of bits, we are using the process, it is called as quantization. Okay. The next one, the common methods of quantization are truncation and rounding. Okay, so the statement is true or false? True. Okay, so there are two methods of quantization. Is there? One is the process truncation, another one is the process rounding. Okay, in this DSP or digital computer. Then third question, dash is a process of discarding all bits less significant than the least significant bit that is retained. Okay, so this process, it is called as a truncation. So the truncation means it's a process of discarding all bits less significant than the least significant bit. That is, for example, if the given data is 0.1111 00. Okay, something means so actually in this thing there are 6 bits is there. So if we want to truncate this data to only 3 bit means, so we have to retain this 3 datas, okay, 3 bits, and after that from 4th bit we have to just discard. Whenever this value is either 1 or 0, just if you are discarding means this process, it is called as a truncation. Okay, truncation means the process of discarding all bits less significant than the least significant bit that is retained. Only we have to retain 3 bit. The remaining bits you just discard it. Okay, if it is a higher value or lower value. That process is called as a truncation. Then the next one, dash is a process of reducing the size of binary number to finite word size of b bit such that the rounded b bit number, okay, the rounded b bit number is closest to the original unquantized thing. Okay, so this process, it is called as rounding. So the rounding, what is the difference between this truncation and rounding means? In truncation, that is if you want to truncate this number by 3 bit means you keep this 3 bit. After that, whatever the value, it may be 0 or 1, the 4th bit, 5th bit, all bits are just discarded. It is truncation. Rounding means we have to make the rounding process. That is, first you keep this 3 bit. 4th bit you see, if the 4th bit is 0 means you just discard. Here you see the 4th bit is 1. So 4th bit is 1 means you have to add the 1 to this 3rd bit. So 1 plus 1, 1, 0. So 0, then again carry 1, 0, again carry 1, 0, then the 1 will come here. So this is the rounding process. Okay, so the rounding process is said to be, it is also a process of reducing the size of binary number to b bit, but the rounded b bit is closest to the original unquantized thing. When compared to the truncation process, in rounding process, we will get the minimum amount of quantization error. Okay, so quantization error means, the difference between the quantized output minus the unquantized input. That is called as a quantization error. In truncation, we will get a more amount of quantization error. In rounding, we will get some minimum error. Okay. Then the next one, what is the truncated 3-bit number for the binary number 0.0011010? So this number we have to truncate to only 3 bits. So you see 3-bit. So after this binary point, you keep the 3-bit 001. Then the remaining from 4th bit to remaining bit, you just discard it. So the answer is 0.001. So A is the answer. This is the truncation. So similarly, if truncated to 4-bit means you keep the first 4-bit, the remaining bit you just discard it. It is a truncation by 4-bit number. Okay, this is a simple process. Then what is the rounded 3-bit for the same 0.0011? In the process of rounding, so first you keep this 3-bit and we have to check the 4th bit. So this 4th bit, what is the answer? The 4th bit is 1. If the 4th bit is 0 means, so this 3-bit is the answer. If the 4th bit is 1 means, you just add this 1 to the last 3-bit. So 1 plus 1, 0. Okay, 1, 0. The remaining carry is 1. So 1, 0, then 0.0. So 0.010. So B is the answer. So this is the rounded. So you see, for the same number, if you are truncating, if you are using the quantization process, truncation means we will get the answer 0.001. If you are performing the rounding process means we will get the answer 0.010. Okay. So these are the 2 types of quantization. Okay. Then the next one, the truncation error for sign magnitude representation is symmetric about 0. The statement is true or false. It's a true. Okay. So already there are various types of binary representation is there in a digital computer or DSP processor. We discussed in the previous video. Okay. That is the floating point representation and fixed point representation. In fixed point representation, there are 3 formats is there: sign magnitude representation, 1's complement and 2's complement. Okay. So if you are representing the number in sign magnitude representation, then we are performing the process quantization truncation means that the truncation error is symmetric about 0. So the statement is true. Okay. So you see, what is the truncation error for the sign magnitude representation is the truncation error lies between minus of 2 to the power minus b to 2 to the power minus b. So that's why the truncation error is symmetric about the 0 axis. Okay. Then the next one, for 2's complement representation, what is the truncation error? So for sign magnitude representation, it is symmetric about 0. So the truncation error, it is a negative value as well as the positive value. Entire range, the truncation error is there. In a 2's complement representation, the truncation error, it is always negative. So you see, what is the truncation error for 2's complement representation means the truncation error lies between minus of 2 to the power minus b to 0. So that's why the truncation error is always negative for 2's complement representation. Okay, so you just remember these truncation error answers. Okay, this is also an important question. Then the next one, what is the range of round off error? Okay, round off error means if you are using the quantization process rounding instead of truncation, if you are using the process rounding means what is the round off error for fixed point representation? So the round off error, the range is minus 2 to the power minus b by 2 to 2 to the power minus b by 2. Okay, this is the answer. You just make a table. Okay, if it is a truncation, so you see for a sign magnitude, the truncation error is minus 2 to the power minus b to 2 to the power b. For 2's complement representation, the truncation error is minus 2 to the power minus b to 0. Okay, you note down. Similarly, for a round off error, for the process rounding, if it is a fixed point representation, the round off error is minus 2 to the power minus b by 2 to 2 to the power minus b by 2. You note down. Similarly, the round off error for floating point representation. Okay, so floating If the number is represented in floating point means that round off error, the range is this one, minus 2 to the power minus b to 2 to the power minus b. Okay, so this is the answer. Then the next one, due to non-linear resolution, the corresponding error in floating point representation is proportional to the number being quantized. So the statement is true or false. It's a true. Okay, in non-linear, non-uniform resolution, the corresponding error in floating point representation is proportional to the number being quantized. Okay, so in floating point representation means we have to perform the quantization either in mantissa or the mantissa is either truncated or rounded. Okay, so due to this non-uniform resolution, the corresponding error is proportional to the number being quantized. Then the next question, the system function of a general IIR filter is given as h of z is equal to summation k equal to 0 to m bk z power minus k divided by 1 plus summation k equal to 0 to n ak z power minus k. Okay, yes, this is the transfer. This is the system function or a transfer function of one IIR filter. Okay, so the statement is correct. So where AK and BK is said to be the filter coefficients. Okay, filter coefficient. Then the next one, if AK is the filter coefficient and AK bar represent the quantized coefficient with del AK is the quantization error, then which of the following equation is true? Okay, if AK is the filter coefficient, that is unquantized filter coefficient is AK. AK bar, AK dash is the quantized output. Then del AK is the difference between these two. Okay, that is quantization error. The quantization error is nothing but it's a difference between these two things. Okay, then which one of the following is true? So this C is the thing. That is the AK bar, the quantized coefficient is nothing but the unquantized coefficient plus that error. Okay, or the quantization error is nothing but the difference between quantized coefficient minus, that is AK bar minus AK. It is called as a del AK. Okay, in any way we can say quantization error is nothing but the output of the quantizer minus input of the quantizer. So output of the quantizer is AK bar, input of the quantizer is AK. So the difference between these two things is quantization error. Okay, so that is rearranged and given the answer like this. Then the next one, how is the sensitivity of filter coefficient quantization for FIR filter? So in FIR filter, we are performing the quantization process in a filter coefficient. So what about the sensitivity in that case? So the sensitivity, it is low. Okay. Then the next one, the effects caused due to finite word length are coefficient quantization error, round off noise, adder overflow limit cycle. Okay, so what are the effects due to this finite word length effect means? So we will get a coefficient quantization error, input quantization error, overflow limit cycle, round off noise, all the four is the correct answer. These are all the various effects of finite word length effect. Okay. The next thing, the error in the filter output that results from rounding or truncation calculation within the filter is called dash. Okay, the error in the filter output due to the truncation and rounding process, it is called as a round off noise. Okay, it is called as a round off noise. Then the next one, how is the round off error reduced in the digital FIR filter? Okay, how the round off error reduced in digital FIR filter? In digital FIR filter, how the round off error is reduced? By representation of all products with a double length register, by rounding the result after acquiring the final sum, both A and B, none of the above. Okay, instead of using some 8-bit register, we may use the double length. 16-bit register means we will reduce the round off error. Okay, so why we are getting this much error, this finite word length effect. What is finite word length effect means? In a digital system, so there is a limit in order to store the data. So in that particular processor, so that processor is having some limited register, that is 8-bit register or 16-bit register, 32-bit register. So the filter coefficient, if you are representing the filter coefficient instead of 8-bit, if you are representing in 10-bit means the 2-bit is discarded. Okay, so due to that one, we will get error. That is called as a round off error. So instead of using the 8-bit register, we may use the double length registers. Okay, 16-bit means we will not get the round off error. Okay, then that is the one thing. And another one, by rounding the result after acquiring final sum, instead of rounding individual data after addition, if you are performing the rounding process means, so that is also, it will reduce the round off error. So both A and B is the answer. These are only two ways in order to reduce the round off error in digital FIR filters. Okay. The next thing, in the frequency response characteristics of FIR filter, the number of bits per coefficient should be dashed in order to maintain the same error. In the frequency response characteristics of FIR filter, the number of bits per coefficient should be increased in order to maintain the same error. The next thing, in cascade form realization, how many bits should be used? Okay, how many bits should be used to represent FIR filter coefficient in order to avoid the quantization effect on filter coefficient? So in order to avoid the quantization effect on filter coefficient, we have to use 12 to 14 bits. Okay, 12 to 14 bits. If the coefficients are represented in 12 to 14 bits means we may reduce the quantization effect on filter coefficient in cascade form realization. The next thing, the quantization inherent in the final precision arithmetic operation render the system linear. Okay, so the statement is true or false. It's a true. Okay, it's a true. In realizing the digital filter, either in a digital hardware or software on a digital computer, the quantization is inherent in the finite precision arithmetic operation. Okay, render the system linear. Okay, so these are all the some of the questions we discussed from the topic quantization of the filter coefficients. Okay, so thanks for watching my channel, and please subscribe my channel for more videos. Then if you want to learn the remaining MCQ video for this DTSP and signals and system and antenna, I will give link for that videos in the description box. You can see, or in my channel, the separate playlist is there for each subject. In signals and system, the last 20 videos are the MCQ videos. So the remaining 140 videos are the related topic videos. Okay, so in that all university problems are solved. Okay, so I will give the link in the description box. You can see. Okay, so we will meet in the next video. Thank you.